Yo, what is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? So, our little man is becoming an adventurer, and we learn quite a bit from the gods, and for some reason, how just obvious everything is in this world, which kind of begs the question, why is it like so public knowledge that the blessings of the gods, people being like having large capacity, like all these things that our main character is showing, he's pretty much just the passing of a torch, because there's already been people like him that existed. Sure, they done things their own way, but regardless, they exist nonetheless. And one of them wanted to just be straight up powerful and have all the techniques to destroy, you know, someone who sounds like the character we're watching right now, but actually isn't. And to think that everything we were seeing in this week's episode was pretty much cut and clear on who who will be the changer of this world. Our character has already created a new species. He's already showcased that he can hunt with the best of them without using any type of magic. And he's already showcased that if attacked at a moment's notice, he can then grab that attack, throw it back, and react almost all in the same instance without thinking. So his body naturally just reacted like that. Hence why once this guy surrendered, he was actually surprised. He's like, "Oh, I thought we were going further than this. I made an earth needle and everything. Come on, man." I love the earth needle because it's literally just his weapon, like a staff, but in the shape or with the imbued as earth magic. So he has a lot of tricks up his sleeves already, and I think that's another scary aspect of just where his gameplay comes. Wow, where his gameplay comes from. Where his overall techniques are going to come from is like a staff or something along those lines. But if not, I could definitely see him just doing whatever he wants. Like if he picks up anybody's weapon on the battlefield, he could probably use it better than most grunt soldiers and stuff like that. So there's one thing I would do gotta say is I actually really love this show. I really enjoy it. Like I've always told you guys, find a show where you could just um, relax, just watch and enjoy. Most people will take that and run with it, right? Most people will straight up act as if whatever they're putting out there uh, is going to last forever and stuff like that. But to think that the stuff they do here actually is doing that is hilarious. That's a one small detail I truly love. Like, for instance, someone actually brought a shotgun to this world and he made clays and all that stuff. So regardless of being sent here, he made this world his own. He made this whole entire thing um, what he was accustomed to back on Earth, and those customs have passed on to these characters time and time again, which usually doesn't happen, or in some cases, the show doesn't even act like this is a thing until our main character shows up, like reincarnated and having as much abilities that he has. Is it? It isn't fully shocking to them because somehow a lot of it's common sense. A lot of it is, oh, I just had to think about the fact that he's capable of doing all this must be because he's blessed by the gods, right? And that same blessing can then get you in a heap of trouble because people just want to use you. People want to obtain your power for whatever means necessary. And we can already kind of see that with um, the chances of him getting a party, or the chances of him right now running into this girl who needs all the help in the world cleaning, but her quest is a G rank mission, and he's going to clearly either become friends with her or something along those lines, because like always the opening songs and the end songs really do spoil who the people will be that join along with the quest. But at the same time, it's not their fault they have so much information they need to get out. But regardless, I have seen quite a lot of these shows, and I think this is the one and only show I think is openly saying that not only have you been transferred to this world, multiple people have. A girl who wanted to be a big tamer, like she wanted to be the best animal tamer, and she pretty much did that because of her being transferred here. And because she did this, she then made it so the dukes who do the taming are huge and popular. Not to mention the fact that they then had a daughter who has a capacity of over 200k magic points just to kind of throw out. You know, just like, oh, I can throw out this magic? Okay, I'll just throw it. I'll just throw it. um, it's those types of things, the small details are the, I guess that's not a small detail, but a lot more of the smaller details really do make me want to know more about what they're just going to sprinkle in this world, or what he is going to bring to this world, and then someone else is going to fall into it, hear about him, and kind of choose their own path. That's kind of what this show is all about, being reincarnated and choosing what path you yourself want to take has been a really cool part and theme of this show. So definitely am looking forward to seeing where they're going to go with all this, what our boy ends up doing, because as a G rank he can do higher ranked missions if he has a party, and I'm guessing that's the next step, is to just get a bunch of people on his side, especially people he can trust. And I mean, if anything, this cat girl is about to be the first member if the Duke with the blonde hair doesn't actually join up with them, or the girl who wants to be a trainer doesn't join up with them. I don't think they would, just because they're like royalty and stuff. They already have like a lot of responsibility. I don't think being adventurers is something they probably want to add to that. But regardless, I hope y'all are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you're watching this. I am your boy, the Anime G, and definitely let me know what you think about the show. Do you enjoy it? Do you think it's too slow? Do you think he's too overpowered? Whatever the case may be, I would love to hear it in the comments. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Alright, peace.